You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop.
This is the
Stale popcorn.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven. With me, as always, is my friend Christopher. Chris, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm sticking with that intro. I don't give a care.
I'm going to talk like this the whole time. I'm a real
Don't do
boy.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that,
What?
Pinocchio.
Come on.
It's already old, Christopher.
No, I'm a young boy. Just how Steve likes it.
Hey, no. Stop that.
Yeah, that's what you tell me.
No, stop. Chris, you got news?
I got news.
Gosh.
I think I
That's
had
why we can never be
something.
politicians.
This is considered the top 10 scariest movies of all time, according to Experiment from the Science of Scare Project.
Okay.
Number 10, Talk to Me. I seen it. It's kind of spooky.
Yeah, sure.
Number 9, The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Mm-hmm.
We watched this. It was me, and shout out to my brother Sean and my cousins Logan, and shout out to Lincoln, and shout out to Hiram.
Mhm.
4 of us boys, we were having a little slumber party together. We're about the ages of 10 to 18, I'd say.
Sure.
We're all cuddled up in the same bed, and we were watching on one of those.
Yeah.
It was, yes. One of those portable DVD players that's about 8 inches by 4 inches, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to see a little spooky movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about 20 minutes in, and I'm a scared little boy. This is back when I had feelings, Steve.
Oh.
I just remember I was like, oh, I said something. Or maybe I said some joke, and it's just like crickets. And I was like, all right. And I tried another one, crickets again. I'm like, then I look around, I'm like, everyone's asleep. I'm not watching this by myself. I'm not a crazy man. So I had the courage, and I ran up there and just shut the thing down. And I just turned like, what the heck, man? And I was like, oh. And I think one other person was awake. I want to say it was Hiram. It's just like, what? Why'd you?
Like you weren't laughing at my jokes.
I was like,
so I
oh,
would
sorry.
assume.
I thought we were all asleep. It's like, no, it's fine. I don't want to. And then we just went to bed. So I see about 20 minutes of that. I was
that's
scared
good.
as a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, Smile. Terrible.
Okay.
Not scary. I hate this one. Even worse, Smile 2. Number 7. Terrible list. I hate that
Really?
even worse
Yeah.
than Smile. Number 6, Hereditary.
That one checks out.
We watched that together, and I remember being spooked.
In daylight time, Christopher.
Was
and I
it
was spooked.
daylight?
That's how I like to remember it.
In my mind, it was like nighttime, and I just couldn't sleep. I thought the demon was going to take me.
Mm-hmm.
But it has an iconic driving scene, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Number 5, The Conjuring.
Which one?
The Conjuring.
The first one?
The Conjuring.
Okay, confirmed.
Number 4, Insidious.
Okay, that one spooked me a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I
At
guess.
the time, it
Not
doesn't
top
hold
10.
up. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
this? Number 3, Skinamarink.
That you made that up.
That's what
What
it's
is that?
called. Skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo.
Doesn't belong on the list.
Love the Jews.
Yep.
I don't know. Never heard of it. But
Mm-hmm.
number 2, Host.
Host?
This ain't
Is that
your
the Stephanie Meyer
Stephanie
one?
Meyer's Host.
That was so spooky.
I wonder if is it that one Zoom movie?
Oh, with Tim Allen? With the kid superheroes?
Yeah.
What is this one? I don't care.
Zoom. I think it's like one of those online ritual or something.
Oh, you use it to make calls.
yeah,
video
Zoom.
calls.
It's the new Skype,
Mm-hmm.
which is the new AOL,
Mm-hmm.
which is the new
Which is
MSN Messenger,
Which is the new.
Hotmail,
Which is the new.
Juno.
I was going to say letter writing, but yeah.
Never heard of such a thing. And number 1, Sinister.
Oh, with Ethan.
I remember that one
Hawk.
being a little spook.
Little
Tua,
spook.
yeah.
Who made this list? Because I don't even like horror movies, but this isn't it.
It's the Science of
list
Scare
isn't it?
Project. It's scientifically proven. How about you, Steve? You got any nudes?
I do have.
Yes,
got a
that
little
was
thing
a
here.
Freudian slip.
Oh, yes. Tell me if this tickles your fancy, scratches your itch here. Jack Black has been submitted for Best Actor consideration for playing Steve in Minecraft.
Well, what does that mean? Submitted? Is there a criteria to submit?
I'm showing you a picture. That's the Academy Awards.
I know, but like,
This is
is there a criteria? Can I submit?
I think you have to be in a movie.
Uh-huh.
I think you have to be famous. then you have to be considered an actor.
It's like a
And you
kid
gotta pay
running for
$10,000.
class president. Like anyone can run.
But it takes real
I can
winners
run
to
for
win.
president.
So it means nothing. You're not in support of Jack Black potential Oscar win.
I mean, it would be funny. I mean, I probably
Yeah, the
haven't
Oscars are a
seen
joke
any of the
anyway,
other
so
ones. Yeah.
maybe I'll watch it then.
Sure.
Can I indulge you, or can you indulge me? Can I do the intro again real quick? Now that I'm like awake.
Oh, like all from the beginning?
I'll just like do an intro and then you can go back to your thing.
What, you didn't like that intro?
I'll do a second take and you can choose which one you want to do.
I'm just going to keep both of these in.
All right. Then
let's hear your grand
Easter
new
egg here.
intro here, buddy.
Howdy, partner. My name's Steven. This is the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I got Chris with me. It's spooky season. We're going to be talking spooky things. Chris, you got news for me? Go.
Wow, I'm going to keep up this energy. I'm still going to keep both intros.
Okay.
But now you've inspired me. You've motivated me. Now I'm going. I'm high. I'm bye.
On live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So, do you got any other news? Because I
got one that maybe just a little thing that might interest you, Christopher.
Okay.
Tell
Just
me if you
the
heard
tip.
of this.
Let's hear it.
Just, yeah. You know, Ben Solo, Kylo Ren.
Kyle Ren, yes.
Kylo, get it right.
Sure.
Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh revealed a Ben Solo movie that was pitched to Disney as The Hunt for Ben Solo.
Didn't they already do that with Gollum?
No, they actually haven't done it, Chris.
Well, they did in the YouTube series original from 2011.
Yeah, that was a pretty good fan film as far as fan films go.
Yeah. I'm going to do a fan film for Hunter the Ben Solo.
This is just Adam Driver's fan film that he's going to do by himself. No, but Disney shut it down. They're like, nope. We're not interested in that. Would you be interested in something like that, Chris?
No, not really.
Fair enough.
I'll watch it. Can't be worse than Mandalorian season 6 or whatever, you know?
Yeah. You know, you're right, because Kylo Ren was the best part of whatever the new Star Wars. I can't be even bothered to finish the sentence.
Adam? I haven't seen him in years. He was in that one, like, future dinosaur space movie.
67, yeah.
Yeah, 67.
Don't you? Oh, you moron.
What?
You brain rot child.
Does anyone know what that means? Or
no, I hear it a lot, though, and I don't like it. Well, anyway, sorry, I don't mean to belittle you. I just hear that all the time, and I don't get it. Maybe I was just frustration that I'm out of the loop now, that I'm an old man, and I'm not hip to it. Chris.
Yes.
What else you got for me, bud?
Glenn's Corner, where I'm sitting in the corner looking at nothing but a picture of Glenn.
You see that new app?
I seen it, and I loved it.
Good.
It was good. Probably the most dramatic, the most juicy, the most soap opera-esque episode we've seen.
It rivaled that Steve Carell film with Emma Stone. You remember that one, Crazy Stupid Love?
Indeed, yes.
When they all show up and you're like, wait a second, they're connected to them, and they were connected, and they both were connected, if you know what I mean. And it's his wife, and he's the man, and she's the girl, and what's going to happen? So
what is going to happen?
I guess we can spoil it, because, I mean, we're on episode, bloody 5 now?
5. Mm-hmm.
So Glenn, a.k.a. Chad, a.k.a. what's the... Russ. That's the fun scene is he goes to the bar and he hooks up with some woman. He hooks up as Russ. And then it's college game day. The team's 5-0. They're playing Georgia, who's Russ is who he dropped the ball against. Back when he was Russ, and what caused him all the pain. And they're the number 1 team in the country. So big game. They got college game day coming, and they're trying to do these interviews. So then he goes there to the coach's house because they want to shoot some film, some promo. And then who walks down the stairs but that woman that he hooked up with? Turns out coach's wife. Turns out
Ricky's mom.
It's the girl he likes, one of the coaches, her mother. But he's dressed as bloody Chad, and she somehow don't recognize him. And then it all finds out that it's a chaos. It's funny.
Well, they don't find out that Chad is
I guess
Russ.
They find out
That's
about
next
the fair
episode.
and all that.
Yeah.
And he gets
the coach has a heart attack.
Yeah, serious.
Chris, where is this going to go? I don't see it happen. I don't see any good come from it. Because here's the thing, Chris. Even if they find out Russ Holiday was him the whole time, he's like, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a good man. I'm a good person. And he's like, I want to get with you, Ricky. Ricky's still gonna be like, you slept with my mom. There ain't no coming back from that.
You got that, and then also, I mean, the father. Hey, can I want to propose to your daughter? And he'd be like, you slept with my wife. And then she's
Messy.
like, you slept with me. It's a messy affair. I don't think it's going to work out. You might have to go full Chad. Can't give up the secret.
Absolutely compelling. I cannot wait to see the drama unfold next episode. Good episode, by the way.
It was.
But Chris, in addition to the episode of Chad Powers, we have an announcement, a special little surprise for our listeners here. This past week was none other than Glenn Powell's birthday. So happy birthday, Glenjamin. And to celebrate, to commemorate, Chris and I have put on a pre-recorded message, a pre-recorded little ditty for you. So here it is. We'll play the tape.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Glenn. We know you're listening. Happy birthday. I can't wait for more Chad. Can't wait for Running Man coming out later this next month. All right, Chris, what you got for me? You been watching anything lately?
Catching up on Smallville, if you
I bet
want
you
to.
have, you son of a gun.
Do you want to hear about it, or am I just talking to deaf ears here?
Give me the notes. Give me the best parts, the bullet points, if you will, your favorite tidbits, Christopher.
Well, the main thing I wanted to know, because Lex is Clark's best friend, basically, and he seems like a real stand-up guy. And this is kind of the Mufasa syndrome.
Always wanted the brother.
You're watching the whole movie and you're like, this is such a sweet kid. How does he turn into evil Scar? And the whole time I'm watching Lex, and that's what I'm thinking. How does this guy turn into evil Lex?
Yeah.
And let me give you some recaps of what's happened to this lad in the show here. First girlfriend he gets, she sneaks in the computer, steals documents for the company, steals the company from underneath him. But then he gets out of it, sneaks his way. But she broke his heart. She trust issues. Next girl is that one where Clark gets horny and he shoots fire eyes.
Well, been there.
And she ends up marrying him. She does the poison ivy thing, just to give you a little recap. And then she tries to kill him, get the money. So obviously that marriage doesn't work out. Gets married again. This is the season 2 finale. She seems like a good gal. They're going to fly to the honeymoon. What happens? He wakes up. Pilot's gone. She's gone. Plane's crashing, Steve. He crashes on this deserted island. Deserted. There's key lime pies. There's ice cream.
There's apple fritters.
He's on this island for just by himself. He's going crazy. Tom Hanks, Wilson. So obviously, she basically tried to kill him, steal his money.
Naturally.
So fool him once, shame on you. Fool him twice, shame on you. Fool him 3 times.
On the desert island.
That's where he draws the line.
There's too much shame in the boat.
So you get a lot of trust issues. Then on top of that, you got he sees Clark, he save him like 18 times, and Clark's obviously got a superpower. She's like, how did you lift me and throw me up 20 feet with like one hand? And Clark, adrenaline, I guess I was lucky, you know? And like, oh, you shut your mouth. I know you're onto something. He's like the guy from Dexter, if you know what I mean.
Jokes. Surprise.
Yes. He gets back from the island and someone tries to kill him at his own house and he barely gets out of there alive. He runs to Clark. And he's like, they're after me. They're trying to kill me. And then Clark and them, they're like, think like, Lex might be crazy.
Might be.
So people are like, is he crazy? Is he making this all up? And it turns out that his own father is drugging him, making him go crazy.
For cuckoo puffs.
But these things are actually happening. But he's being drugged. So what do they do to him? They throw him into Smallville's version of Arkham Asylum. So he's thrown in with the crazy people. He's in a straitjacket. They're drugging him up. Gets electric therapy. They've got the thing in his mouth and shocking him again. And meanwhile, Clark knows where he is. Could easily get in there, save the poor guy, because Clark knows he's not actually crazy. And Lex actually finds out Clark's secret because Clark saved him. By jumping in front of a car, I guess one too many times. Lex is like, I know what you are. Can you please, because Clark visits him, he's like, can you please help a brother out here? I know you got super speed. I know you got super strength. You could easily get me out of here. They're bloody torturing me. Can you give me a bone here? And Clark's like, I can't do that. And he's like, are you kidding me? And then, yeah, they throw him in shock therapy. And afterwards, after all the drugs and the brain frying, he gets released. And Clark goes and visits him. And he's like, oh, hi, Clark. I heard you visited me. I'm sorry if I was rude to you. I don't remember anything. I conveniently lost all this memory of me knowing your secrets, knowing that my dad was trying to kill me. My dad was behind all this, just magically disappeared. Clark, instead of just telling him anything like, oh, hey, by the way, your dad's trying to kill you, you weren't actually crazy, he just says, yeah, what's the point? I'm just going to let him think this, and just silent as the grave.
Ouch.
So now I'm Team Lex. I'm on his
Sure,
side.
yeah,
I feel
naturally,
bad for
Natch.
him, and I'm anti-Clark. I'm like, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
So I can see why he goes villain. I can very much see why. I'm like, man.
Was he bald before this? All this
He
happened, by
got
the way?
bald from the meteor shower in the very beginning because it fell near him, and therefore he's bald, I guess.
What a tough break, man.
I know, poor guy. They had a scene where he gets locked up in the straitjacket, and a tear,
A single tear.
a single tear went down my eye because, like I said, this show, they have a banger soundtrack. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's Lex in a straitjacket at Arkham Asylum. You feel so bad for him. And what song do they play? I hurt myself
By
today
Johnny?
by Johnny. And I'm like, oh, come on. Poor Lex. Clark, do something.
You're going to get out of this,
Come
Lex. I
on.
promise you.
So now I feel so bad. I just want to reach through that screen and give him a hug.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Are you're actually shedding a
I
tear
know
here?
it's hard to think about
Yeah.
what he's gone through, and I gotta say, because before we said Nicholas Holt was the best Lex, I'm officially Michael Rosenbaum myself.
Really?
This
Okay.
season, he's really used those acting chops as being a crazy man. You feel the emotions. He's really good.
Traded in his pork chops for some acting chops. Huh?
But that's my little Smallville update. But how about
No, that's
you,
good, yeah.
Steve? You seen anything?
Besides watching restoration videos of old posters on YouTube, you know, like old movie posters, Smiling Friends, what's your weekly reminder to watch Smiling Friends? And been blasting through Succession. Great show. I can't
Sure.
speak highly enough about it. Great moments there. But Christopher,
Yes.
would you like to dive in to the main course?
Okay.
Don't do it.
Why?
You stop this.
Why not?
Put my foot down. You're gonna scare the kids out. It's already spooky season enough here.
It's
Christopher.
true. This is spooky season, and it's time for a spooky movie.
Ooh, spooky.
Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
Is that
Christopher.
the main girl, the blonde girl? Or is that
Nope,
the city?
that's
I
not
already
her
forget.
name.
It's been.
the city.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Little quiz for you, Chris. Who's the main character? What's her name?
I'm going to guess Shelby.
Wrong.
Is it Nicky?
No.
Mickey? Robin?
We will sit here.
Keith-
Do not look it up. I see your eyes move. You.
Keith David? He was in there.
There it is. We got there.
All
It's
right,
Keith David. He's the main character.
yes.
The actor Keith David.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be talking Shelby Oaks. No spoilers here. Rating and whatnot. When we spoil it, we'll let you know. The reason, Christopher, while not the most, I guess, SEO search-friendly movie this week, what would you say is the most everyone's looking forward to this week? Is
Probably
it this one?
that Jeremy Allen movie that just came out.
Yes.
Born in the USA.
The one with his uncanny, creepy black eyes.
Yeah.
What was that? Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, Springsteen.
Maybe it's just the way I was brought up. Maybe you can tell me. Bruce Springsteen has no cultural significance to me. Is that wrong of me to say?
No, not to me, neither.
Maybe it's because I'm under 45.
Yeah.
But anyone under with us, can you tell us, yeah, Bruce Springsteen, the boss, love him, bloody, he's great. I just don't see the appeal, and I'm sick of these biopic movies. So we're not going to talk about that one. What we are going to talk about,
Well, it kind of
Shelby Oaks.
spoiled it. I said the words like 8 minutes ago.
Yes,
It's the main
indeed.
character. It's about Shelby Oaks.
It's about Shelby and her oats, honey bunches of them.
Sure.
The reason I want to watch this, Christopher, is because your namesake, Christopher Stuckman.
Oh.
Wrote and directed this.
Yeah.
Now, many people might know him from the popular video streaming website, is known as YouTube.
Ooh.
He's a YouTuber, Christopher.
Really?
You follow him at all?
I've seen
Have you
him.
Watched his videos?
I mean, I see random because he kind of does. He basically does what we do, just a lot,
But much
quicker
better
and
more
better
popular.
and popular. And
And more successful, absolutely.
yeah, are you gonna direct a film one day, Steve? Do you have those ambitions?
Maybe. If I had money, maybe.
Mm.
If I had time, maybe. I think it'd be fun. I got a couple ideas bouncing around my head that would be like, that could be a cool short film. But with
Sure.
two T's, getting back on it,
Mhm.
Chris Stuckman, he's a YouTuber. We've been following for years. And I was like, that's cool that one of the biggest Kickstarters campaigns to make his own movie. And I was like, I want to support this because it's a smaller filmmaker. You know, it feels more personal. You know, it's spooky season 2. But Christopher, since I am no good at explaining basic plot details without spoiling things, why don't you walk us through it? No spoilers here, and then we can get into it.
So you got Shelby Oaks.
Sure.
I think her name's Mia, maybe?
Mia Oaks.
Mia Oaks.
Yep.
It starts off and it says she's been missing for 8 years,
Wrong.
or it was 2008.
Wrong. It's her sister.
Oh, Mia's not the sister.
Riley is missing.
Riley's missing. She does it.
Paranorman's Normand.
Yeah, it was her, and she had 3 buddies. They were like OG YouTubers doing paranormal YouTube shows where they'd go visit these haunted places, and
Yep.
everyone's like, oh, it's fake. And then they disappear. And she's been missing for 8 years. The 3 other people they find, they've been murdered.
Capped.
Dead. But she's still missing. So it starts off and it's a documentary from her sister talking about, well, you know, she's out there. We got to find her.
When she was 13, she used to draw a lot, and we used to love her even back then, yes.
Yeah, and she's, I believe there's a hero in all of us.
Yes, my name's Aunt May. Aunt
Yes.
Mia, yes.
They're trying to find her. It's mainly the sister because everyone else has kind of given up. It's been 8 years. Is that true?
Years. I couldn't tell you. That maybe sounds right.
It's been
I think 12.
12.
I remember
was
seeing
confused.
a 1 and a 2 somewhere.
I thought it said, because I kind of missed the beginning. It had like a one little thing. It was like she's been missing for 8 years, maybe, or did it
A
say
long time
2008?
she's been missing.
I couldn't tell what year it was supposed to be. I assumed like 2016, but I remember she went to the library and they had those giant monitors, and I'm like, they got rid of those by 2016, I'm sure. But anyway, sometime between there, and they're trying to find her, and it's a spooky movie. I can't really say much without spoiling, I think.
Yeah.
But how'd
What'd
you
you think
think?
of it? I asked you first.
I think I gave it like a 6.5.
That's fair. That's good. And I, too, would give it a 6.5.
You need to
Chris.
start doing something different than me, buddy.
Look, I have notes. I'm pointing right at them. That's my number. If anything, you stole it from me because I'm wearing glasses. You can see the
I
reflection.
did steal it.
You know what? I'll say a 6 just to be different.
I'll say a
Because
7.
I'll go into it. It is a fun theater watch, especially during the spooky season. I think there's other scary ones, but I think it's nice to support artists like this.
I want to
in
get
this
into
sense.
spoilers, but I will say me as a man that doesn't get like spook or jump, I jumped like 2 times, I think, which is 2 more than usual. So they had that for me. I want to get in the spoilers, Steve.
All right, let's jump
'cause
into it.
I got questions.
And I probably might have some answers.
Going into the plot again, can I go in more in depth? Or just go through it here? So yeah, it starts off documentary, and you're like, okay, this is kind of fun, and then it cuts to someone knocks on the door. Orson shows up at the door. What does he say to her?
She finally let me go, or something like that.
She finally let me go, and then he takes the gun and it pops his head, and then it cuts and it switches from
Cuts to a real movie.
Yeah, it cuts from a documentary to a real movie, and then it's like Michael Flanagan presents, and it has this music. And it gets real loud, and like the camera changes, lens, filters, whatever you call it, it changes, and it's got the nice music. That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's definitely
that was
a pro of mine.
indeed.
This is cool because I was like, I like the documentary. And then after like 5 to 10 minutes, I'm like, is this really going to be all like this? Because that's not that fun. And they switched. And I was like, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect amount of time. And now I'm into this. This part bugged me. She's sitting there and he had a tape in his hand and it said Shelby Oaks. One of those old camcorder tapes. Not the VHS, but the little mini ones.
The little mini VHS.
She wanted to see the video for herself. So she didn't tell the cops. But she's just sitting there. It cuts to her sitting on the step and she's got blood all on her face. And at first I'm like, why don't you go wipe it off? You're like, you would think, because there's like paramedics and such, like first thing you do is you want to clean some crazy guy's blood off you because he's got the HIV. Yeah, he's got something there. Cuts to her in the house. Still the blood. I'm like, just wipe it off already, woman. Cuts again. She takes the tape and she's going upstairs, still watching it. Still the blood.
Still there. Still.
And then she watches the tape and they find out on the tape that she sees the video of the 3 people getting murdered by Orson, the guy that shot him. He bloody ripped the guy's face off.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
I think so. And then he takes her sister. She sees it on the video and then she tells her husband, she says, you got to watch this. And then he watches it. And afterwards he's talking to her. Guess what? Still blood on her freaking face. Blood. She sees something in the window, little yellow eyes. Something spooked her from the window.
Little Tom peeping.
And then she starts doing all sorts of research. And she goes to the husband. Little Riley, she used to have these night terrors until she was a little girl. And then they stopped around 13. In her dreams, she'd always see this guy, creature standing outside the window. And then they stopped. And then look at Orson here, the guy who died. He actually was in prison when she was 13 to ages whatever, the whole year. And she's going through out this plan, which obviously is all true. And then the husband, he's just like, you're insane.
She's really doing a Charlie from It's Always Sunny. The only thing she's missing is the red wine.
She's making complete sense. And the husband's like, you're crazy. You need to get checked.
What's frustrating there too is like she shows him a picture of said horned demon too. And he's like, you need to get help. I'm like, hold on. Wait. I mean, that's is that not evidence?
Something here, buddy.
What's funny is like, even if somebody like randomly presented all that information to me and I was not even sort of invested in it, I'd be like, yeah, let's check this out.
I know. I'm like
you've presented some pretty good
follow-up question. And then she doing all, random research and she clicks. She's like, you know what? I need to go in the middle of the night, drive to the old Shelby Oaks. Because Shelby Oaks is where she disappeared. Basically an abandoned town. And part of her research she found out is when this guy was born, Shelby Oaks started to crater. And then when he went to prison, the prison started to crater. It's all basically abandoned.
Coincidence? I think not.
She doesn't think so. And so the prison is empty now. And so she goes in the prison. And I guess before that, they did an interview with Keith David. And he's like, oh, yeah, that guy, he's the scariest mother effer I ever seen.
Now there's a man who knows how to marry his cousin.
This guy, what's he talking about? He's crazy. He's staring out a window. That's some dumb mother. And he's just going.
It really harps on how dumb he was in that cell. Yeah.
He said, how come every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen?
It's not the same guy, but I get what you're saying.
Eating all the food. And she goes in the cell and there's some demon thing in there. In her research, it's an incubus or a succubus or
well, there's some hellhounds and the incubus.
What's the difference between an incubus and a succubus?
Just said it.
Well, I was starting the sentence before you interrupted me.
Well, I read your mind,
so ink is
and
boy,
I tried to get it before. Yeah.
Suck is girl?
Suck is girl, yep.
Okay. And she goes to the woods and she just stumbles upon that house that has this creepy old lady. And she's like, oh, my dog's out there. I guess she followed a dog there. And she goes in the house. Hellhounds are good or bad?
I mean, what do you think?
It seemed like it was kind of good.
I'll wait for this response because something happened at the end of the movie.
Oh,
with the hellhounds.
That's true.
I see the gears turning. You're remembering now. You're like, dang it.
She seemed like she was fine watching that dog.
She did, yeah.
Okay, so she goes.
But they're bad.
she follows the dog to the house, and the old lady, oh, want to come in? I got some crackers. And
Real creepy old lady.
Real.
Congrats. I'd say best performance, that lady, honestly.
Yeah. And she goes in the house, and she finds out, guess what? Her sister's there in the basement. So I think what had happened is Orson, is that what we're calling the lad?
That's what we're calling him. I can't remember.
He kidnapped her, and she's just been locked in their basement, and it's his mother's. I guess they live together. They would have like a bunch, like obviously she wasn't consenting, but they would have a bunch of kids, and then they'd bury the kids in the yard, and they're doing some sort of cult ritual things to this incubus. She breaks her sister out, and they go upstairs, and the creepy old lady, she's doing some ritual, and there's a baby crying. And she's bibbity bobbity boo. And she's got some like demon power. She's throwing them across the wall like bloody Magneto. If they were magnetic.
Oh, I was going to say Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, Palpatine. No.
Unlimited power.
She puts some blood on the wall with the pictures of
the sisters,
Mia and them.
Both.
And I guess she dies because she like slits her wrist. So she's dead. And then it cuts to Mia, her sister she just saved, and the baby at her house. And happily ever after, they finally got her. Obviously, the sister, she's seen some winters.
She messed up. Oh, yeah.
It's leading you to believe that baby's a demon, kind of. And they're doing some sort of ritual with the baby.
Yes.
She is about to smother the poor baby in its crib. And then Mia, the sister, walks in and she says, "What are you doing there?" And then she kind of pushes her out the window. She falls out the window. Hellhounds go rip her to shreds. She's dead real quick. Incubus just takes over Mia, who's the sister that was looking for her the whole time. I know this is confusing because I keep saying sisters. The sister that wasn't captured was taken by the incubus at the end. And it's like, you were the one we wanted the whole time. And we got you.
And we got you. It took us about 20 or maybe 40 years to do it, but finally got what we wanted. Had to do a series of intricate, in fact, ultra complicated ways to get to you, but we finally got to you.
So now that I've gone over this, the whole plot of this is the incubus really wanted the sister the whole time.
Yeah.
But it couldn't do it without taking her sister and killing all these people and taking 8 years, however long it was.
That's one of the cons me personally have, Christopher.
Okay.
I was just like, first thing you want with a goal is you write down your goal. And if your goal is to get to Mia, then why do you have additional steps on how to... first you got to get to the sister. The long con. Yeah. It seemed unnecessarily complicated.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't you how come she was right there when she was like 12? Why don't you just snatch her up? I don't get it. I didn't get that part, Chris. So that was a con I had to.
Again, I'm not a real demon one because it's one of these logic ones where I'm like, it doesn't make as much sense.
Yeah.
Like, why not do it earlier? As I'm watching the movie, I'm like, this is actually for a demon. I'm like, it's not bad. I was like, I kind of got spooked. The part I jumped was when she was in the jail and she sees the figure and the dog comes and it reaches its hand out. I jumped.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is kind of fun. Like, I'm not, it's not something I love, but as far as demons go, this is kind of spooky, a little fun. But then the end, it just ended like that. And it just completely is one of those endings that just kind of ruins whatever it had going for me. And I'm like, oh, really? That's how it ends?
I totally get that. It kind of seemed like, what was the point of this movie then? It wasn't like a, whoa, kind of revelation. Okay, because the demon was like, puts his hand on the shoulder, cuts back. He wanted me the whole time. I was like, yeah, all right. Also, another slight con. I don't know if it's the pacing, but it was kind of hard to tell. There was a jump from like the beginning, and then it was like 8 or 12 years. So it's like, I initially thought it was like a couple, like maybe a few months, and then it showed all the babies she had and everything. So it's like, that was kind of weird. How it didn't really explain that, and it didn't explain a lot of things that it needed to explain pretty well. For instance, like she goes to the library or whatever and does the classic looking up on Google, or no, she reads a book, about the hellhounds or the incubus. I think it needed a shaman character, like a kooky old shaman, to kind of help explain that bit a little bit. I mean, as cliche as that is, there's a reason it's there, because a lot of it was like, okay, it's an incubus, sure, but wait, why? There's a lot of some things are missing out of there. I don't know.
I'm going to take a guess here. I'm trying to piece things together just to try and save it. Maybe this is what they intended.
Mm-hmm.
So Mia, she and her husband, they wanted a baby, but it just never happened.
Yeah.
And it cuts to them. They have like a crib, but then it's got a bunch of boxes in it. I'm like, who would take the time to build a crib if you're not even pregnant and then just keep it up there for years?
Oh, yeah, years.
Because,
well, it could be maybe they
lost the kid.
Baby. Yeah.
It didn't sound like they're just like, and then just didn't have the time,
Yeah.
So maybe, hear me out here. Mia's sister, Riley, and Orson, because it never showed the actual baby's born, right? It was just like she's pregnant.
Implied, yeah.
And then there's a bunch of barriers. So
The
maybe
graves,
none of the babies
made
it. And then the baby made it. And there had to be a baby to help the demon. So that's why they had to wait 12 years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe Mia, couldn't get pregnant. Maybe that was so they had to use the sister as a surrogate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then
Chris.
she gets there, takes the baby, and maybe she had to sacrifice her sister to save the baby. Now she's got the demon baby.
That makes a lot more sense.
And then the incubus can reach completion with her.
Yes, I don't like your choice of words, but yeah. Also, for someone who hasn't seen this movie, probably listening to this, we sound like insane people. But we're trying to piece it together.
Episode here, but
who cares?
Because obviously there's something with the baby. They kept bringing up the baby, and I was like, all right,
there's
a baby.
Power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo. I do what?
Remind me of the babe.
Bulge.
What other cons you got?
They did it once, and I was like, that's really cool, where she does like the slowest head turn, where she's like shaking. And I'm like, that's impressive. That was cool. But then they kept doing so many freaking slow turns.
Yes.
I think they just went to the well a little too much, where it's just like after the third time, I'm like, all right, stop it. This is just more frustrating because, first couple, it's like tension. Ooh. But they just kept doing it. And I was like, stop, please. I beg of you.
It's not a bad movie. It's a fun, spooky one, but I think it's just fine. I think it's actually quite good for a first-time filmmaker. So do you want to go into some pros?
Yes.
Very impressive. Very good for a first-time filmmaker. I liked how you said, it starts off in the documentary, and I was like, I hope it's not like this. And then when it did turn, I was like, this is good. This actually looks like a movie. Pretty attention-grabbing. There's a good mystery going on so far. And then you want to jump and dive into it with the caricatures. I will say some of the shots, really well done. Visually, you can see some influence from M. Night Shyamalan. Chris Stuckman, big M. Night guy. There's some good camera movements there, some good action. So I was like, that reminds me of a Shyamalan-ism, if you will.
That twist at the end.
Tried, yeah. Sorry, that might have sounded rude.
That did sound rude.
I didn't mean it to be rude. It just didn't land as much as I think it should have. I don't know. You got Keith David.
Yep.
That's a good get.
That's one crazy That's a crazy man there.
Who's the main character in this?
Mia.
I forget her. No, the actress. Is it Robin Wright's sister? I want to say it's Robin Wright's sister.
Yeah, it looked like Ozempic Covell.
Camille Sullivan. She did a good job. Main character. Oh, tension. It did a good job of building tension.
Yeah.
When it wasn't overdoing it, spooky times, the jail scene, spooky.
It was spooky.
Had to squint my eyes a little bit out of fear and just, hope I don't get a heart attack with my bad diseased heart. Good stuff.
I think that's mainly what I got here.
Yeah, me too. I think if you're still listening, thanks so much. Check it out. Go give it some support. So give it some love because independent filmmakers, well, actually, this was Neon, so not fully independent, but smaller time filmmakers need some support.
Yeah, it's only $2 million budge.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, well,
should
we end it? Are we done? We all
pinch it.
Pinching the loaf. Well, thanks for listening. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, X, Stale Popcorn at Gmail. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. But thanks for listening. Have a good week. Bye.
Popcorn.
This is the
Stale. Popcorn.
Popcorn.